It is a great honor to be here this evening. While you heard from Russell, this is our international headquarters, and actually we've upticked, Russell, we're now reaching 175 countries, so we're up a little bit from the 162 number you gave. But
once again, the producers.
Well, it kind of explains the degree from Alabama. You just knew I had to touch on that. It's absolutely no exaggeration to say that, well, we wouldn't be in this place tonight celebrating these folks were it not for the very first family of television in this region. And I'm speaking, of course, of Ross and Sue Bagwell and Dee Haslam. Let's give them a hand. It's very special for me tonight to actually be here. I changed my schedule when I found out that Ross and Dee were going to be honored tonight. I was actually scheduled to be in London dealing with some pretty stiff upper lip Brits. So we convinced them to come here. So the last few days, Jim Samples and our team have been dealing with our friends at the BBC and those Brits about a new deal we're trying to do. And they were delighted to come here. But I'd love to be out at the airport right now to see those four Brits walking around trying to find that nonstop from Knoxville to London. They could catch right out of our airport. But seriously, there's no better place, there's no more fitting place for me to be tonight than to right here, than to honor these two special people. Dee Haslam. Dee Haslam is a force of nature. And for those of you in this room, and I know all of you know her, couldn't agree with me more. Her big heart and her huge dreams have touched countless lives, from running capital campaigns for United Way and other philanthropic endeavors, to loaning her business savvy to executive boards throughout this region and all across Tennessee. At Scripps Networks Interactive, we were happy, I should say delighted, to recently announce a new partnership with East Tennessee Children's Hospital, and Dee was totally instrumental in bringing that agreement to life as chair of the board of East Tennessee Children's Hospital. It was a great day. You know, Dee picked up the television business from her father. Not sure she had the choice there. It kind of rubbed off a little bit. And, you know, Ross has been such a great teacher and cable content innovator, so it was just natural that it rubbed off on Dee. But she has gone on to build an incredible portfolio in her own right as an executive producer, a very well-established and respected executive producer. At River Media, she has produced television for multiple networks, including, check this, more than 1,800 episodes of shows just for us here at Scripps Networks. Dee, it truly is an honor, a personal honor, to celebrate with you tonight all of your achievements and accomplishments. I couldn't be more prouder for you. But why don't we share this video, which gives you a little bit more about Dee. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Rob Lundgren, and this is Lori Schreier, and we're Dee's partners at River Media in this oh-so-crazy business we call television production.
Okay, super quick, just real quick. Dee, while I have your attention, you owe me $12 for your half of our partnership in fantasy football. Now, I funded the full 24, so you need to cough up, what, 12? I mean, this was part of the arrangement.
Really? You're going to go there?
A little bit, and I just kind of figured that with all these folks in the room, it'd be a little tough for her not to owe me, since I'd have all these witnesses. But now that it's out there, I just feel better. I needed to kind of get
This
it out there.
probably wasn't a good idea. I knew we should have rehearsed. But the one thing she and I can agree on is that Dee is one of the most, if not the most, extraordinary people we know. Dee led the first United Way campaign to exceed $10 million.
Unbelievable. And she's been an active member of the Emerald Youth Foundation, the UT Foundation, and she currently chairs both East Tennessee Children's Hospital and the board of Lakeshore Park.
So perhaps you've heard Dee and Jimmy are the co-owners of the Cleveland Browns, and she's got a huge voice as a member of the NFL Conduct Committee. Good call, NFL. Dee draws a very clear distinction between what's right and wrong.
And here's another little fun fact that I bet you didn't know, and this one, it's safe, trust me. Dee made the first change in the Browns uniforms since 1947 and a $125 million renovation of the Browns Stadium. And here's what you also need to know, that even though Dee is spending so much of her time in Cleveland, she, Jimmy, and the Haslam Family Foundation are still loving us as they continue to fund major initiatives to improve not only Cleveland, but Knoxville too, just as they've done over all these years.
As one of our dearest friends, here's what we know and what you need to know about Dee and why she does it. Dee genuinely wants to help people. She wants to help the underserved, to give them the opportunity to be the best that they can be, and she wants to make East Tennessee and now Northeastern Ohio better places to live.
And I think now we can launch into TV, which of course, because of Dee, I have a job, you do too, and all of us here at River Media. Dee took over this company from her father, Ross Sr., and if anyone could follow in someone's great footsteps, like those of Ross Bagwell, it would be his daughter, Dee.
Dee has executive produced over 2,000 shows for 21 different networks, in many cases transforming the television you see today. From the first successful makeover show to the first successful sports reality show and a home improvement reality show currently in its 17th season.
Today, this television production company called River Media is currently ranked one of the top 100 in the world and tucked right here in the hills of East Tennessee, and it's always heading into new worlds, tackling all kinds of subjects in a way never before seen on TV. And who's behind it? Our very own Dee Haslam, who we are so proud to call our partner, our friend, and someone we aspire to be, and who owes me 12 bucks. I'm letting it go now.
Dee, you never cease to stop making us proud. Congratulations on this award, and I apologize if she strayed a bit off track. But no two people could love you more.
Which is a natural segue to what a great mother, grandmother, and wife she really is, which we'll have to tell you about on her next recognition tape, since we're sure there will be so many more to come.
But thankfully, this one is over. Congratulations.
Congrats, Dee, you're the best.
In the photo, but first off, $125 million renovation of the Brown Stadium, and you didn't call me, or we could give you some HGTV tips, as long as you're the property brothers. Actually, I don't feel so bad about you. You're remodeling our kitchen now. Truly, it's an honor to be standing here tonight alongside my dear friend, and Dee, this award, it couldn't go to a more deserving person, so congratulations. Please join me in recognizing KMA's outstanding Marketing Professional Award for 2016. It's Dee Haslam.